Hey guys. Sorry I was like 5 minutes late today. So, how are you guys doing? What is up with all the loading emotes? Wait. Are you saying that the video is loading itself? Or are you talking about my loading screen? Okay. Apparently it's YouTube. Let me try to fix this. So is it working? What is going on? Only visible on stream. Is it because I have selective? Okay, so it seems I am just streaming to myself. Hello? What? Wait, is it working? I don't get it. I am looking at my own YouTube video. Is it super delayed? Yeah, I can tell. I'm looking at YouTube right now. And it's laggy as hell. It's buffering every 2 seconds. Is this... Do you really think it's not on me? I don't even know if you guys can hear the things I'm saying. But let me just thank Matthias, Atrex, and Belson for joining the membership. I'm just typing in the chat because I don't think you guys can hear me fluently. Slideshow frames per second. Yes, I can see that. I wonder if it's going to fix itself or this is just how it's gonna be like today. Which means, I don't know how enjoyable this stream would be to watch. What should we do, guys? it's better now? Motto is lagging a bit. Yes, I can see that. It doesn't seem to be lagging in VTube Studio itself. One minute delay. Well, this is fun, isn't it? Restream? So if I restart the stream using a different video, you think it's gonna help? I think it's like a freaking 10 minutes delay. Because I'm looking at the YouTube video and it's like it's playing what I said at the very beginning of the stream, which was a while ago, considering 10 minutes passed. It's fine now, it seems to be better now. It's lagging, but not buffering. Okay, so it does seem like a YouTube issue then, because I didn't do anything. So I'm just gonna talk to you guys and see if this gets any better. It's okay now. Do you mean it's better than before? Or it's really okay? Okay, I'm typing in the chat again. I want to test how bad the delay is. The issue is either on your end or YouTube's. You're not downloading anything in the background, are you? No, I am not. And it looks like I'm only using 10% of my CPU. So I'm seeing what you guys are writing in the chat about the last thing I said, which is what I asked you guys, and looks like we are watching the same thing, which means the last thing I said was what I said 10 minutes ago. Try restarting the stream, okay. Okay, it seems like several of you guys... Huh? So you don't think it's a 10 minutes delay, and you think it's a 1 minute delay? Play the stream on... Oh, I'm so stupid. I don't know what the hell happened, but I was watching an older area. I was watching a older how do I say this? Just like my video was not at the exact moment of the live. My English explanation skills are so poor. Everything is good now. Hi, on your side it is. Okay, about 5 minutes late. You know, that kind of sucks. But at least it's not as bad as 10 minutes. You guys really want me to restart? Okay, I'll do it. Maybe it's because I have Audacity open, which is one program more than I usually have open. Okay, wait, hold on. I'm not gonna restart yet. It's not lagging. It's not lagging anymore? What about the delay? Welcome to the membership, Sulaiman. So, did I thank that person? Like 20 seconds after they joined? Let me know. No more lag? It does look a lot better on my end too. I'm going to, I do have the quality at 360 pixels though, so let me change it back to HD. No more delay either. That's great. Okay, right as I was about to restart the stream, so delay is bad still. Okay, so it seems like it's different for a few of you guys. YouTube is very drunk. Thank you for joining the membership, Aster. By the way, you might have noticed I renamed it to Databytes because that's your fan name now. I don't remember thanking Alexis for joining the membership, so thank you, Alexis. For most of you guys, it's much better. Cool thumbnail. Finally, I have a thumbnail before I start streaming. Anyway, so how are you guys doing today? You wish you weren't broke? That's okay. You're still a Cecile fan. I like that. You can be my singular Cecile fan. No, the delay is at least 4 minutes. Thank you for the information. Somebody asked me to shake my head, but I missed it, so I am reading it a little bit late, so I don't think me shaking my head now is going to tell them anything. The feed is much better. The frame rate still goes down quite a lot. I see, I see. Well, it does show me that it's not my issue though, because I didn't change a single thing. And things are apparently getting better. And I see some of you guys are telling me how you are. Let's see. "5:20 a.m. You're going to sleep. Good night." Rhino, or the famous nobody, says, "Hi Cecile. Pretend this is a $100 donation. By the way, when is my furry drawing coming through?" Oh, is that why you've been donating so much money? To force me to draw furries? Hi Raven. Okay, so if it's still choppy, that... I was gonna say that might be an issue on my end. But... okay, it's lagging again. It's loading again. You know what? Perhaps it's because I have YouTube open, since I'm looking at my own video. But I need YouTube to be open so I can chat to you guys whenever there are issues. It shouldn't be that big of an issue though, because my CPU is at 20%. Nice PowerPoint. Thank you. YouTube said I'll drink apple juice again. Did you leave the apple juice too long in the fridge again? What time is it in my country? It is 10 p.m. Should I just continue like this? Do you guys have any suggestions? Hello, you just joined. What is happening? I don't know what is happening. Apparently, YouTube is being shitty. It seems like Tenma says it is working, but I don't believe it is working for me since I am looking at the feedback. A site-wide issue. Stop trying to embarrass an anime girl. Yes, this is very embarrassing. Let's see if I can blush. Nope. Nope. Did I forget the shortcut? The shortcut button I set for this? Oh my god, I can't blush. Hi, Scribble Slinky. You finally caught a stream. Oh, unfortunately, you caught a very laggy stream. Reduce the bit rate. What should I reduce it to? Let me look at... Wait, is this even gonna work? Because the stream settings... Yeah, I cannot change the settings when I'm live. You think I can just continue? Okay, sure. Thank you, Noodles, for donating €5. Euro. It's getting late here, so you're going to sleep. Hope you have a good time. I'll watch the replay later. Okay. Good night. I'm thinking the replay is probably just gonna be a very long, laggy video. But let's hope YouTube gets its shit together sooner than later. Wait. Did someone buy merch? I'm seeing like a new notification on my stream, but I don't see it in Streamlabs. The screen comments are on a 2 minutes delay. Well, you guys said it was 5 minutes before. So... I'm gonna say that is better. Do I play Genghis? You mean Genshin Impact? No, I do not, because if I do, I'm gonna be spending half my time doing that, and you'll probably never see me stream again. Long live the Noxus Legion, says Nicto. Thank you for donating $5. And welcome to the membership. Aru... Bado? Attempting to read that correctly, and I'm hoping I did. Thank you for donating 20 Canadian dollars, Tim. Lag builds character, suck it up and keep tapping F5, Laz. Well, you heard the man. Welcome back, Zaki. It looks smoother now. No more lag. Yay! Let's see how long this lasts. Yes, Captain Dumpling. Let's see how long this lasts. The frog, you're eating tacos? I love tacos. Unfortunately, I think the last time I ate tacos was in my school cafeteria in university. So I should probably order some Uber Eats sometimes. I am craving some Mexican. Is there any way you can send fan art? You've been wanting to draw my character. Oh, yes, I see a fan art on Twitter. If you use my hashtag Cecile, or you can see that on the bottom right of my screen. It's on my overlay. I will see it because I check that tag occasionally, and I will retweet it. So yes, that is how I see your fan art. Where is the F5 button on the mobile device? That is a hard question to answer. Thank you for joining the membership, Miss Asura Rave. Konnichiwa. Hello. Since we can actually communicate now, how do you actually blush? Well, I have a function that sends red pigmentations to the artificial skin on my face. That is how I blush. It's so people won't be able to tell me apart from being a real human. Am I gonna draw today? Yes, I am going to draw today. I was waiting for YouTube to stop lagging. So I assume it is all better now. Thank you, T-Mist, for donating. I will help you out later to improve the stream. Okay, I really appreciate your help. You're definitely a lot more techie than I am. Since it seems lag is gone, I'm gonna go on ahead and actually start the stream. Thank you for joining the membership, Yasunori. Still struggling with all your names, as always. More meme drawings today. I actually have something serious to draw today. Actually, let's go right ahead to Sai. Paint to Sai. So I'm gonna close YouTube now, and hopefully that will help out a little bit if my CPU or anything on my end is the reason why the stream is lagging. Thank you, the famous nobody. Here's a $2 donation, the highest donation. Yes, you can have a special place in my heart. And thank you for joining the membership, Dumpy. I like your name. So, you guys can see the sketch, right? The person who drew it is Yocci. She is linked in my description. You should check her out. I would say she is one of my closer VTuber friends. And she is also a great artist. She drew a bunch of sketches on Twitter. And I really liked this. Look at it. This is magnificent. So I told her that I would finish it for her. So here we are. Irasto Jozu. Thank you very much. For those of you guys who don't know what that means, although I believe Jozu is a very common Japanese word that you guys should know. I think they're saying that my art is good. Thank you for joining the membership. Hey, finally some easy names to pronounce. Hi, Leah. Yeah, so what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to clean up the sketch. It's probably not going to become a faux painting because I want to finish it mostly within the stream. But let's see what we can do to it. Give me a second, I am adjusting my chair. Okay, let's get started. You guys seem to really like the armpit. I'm gonna have to look at some refs and try to not do the armpits poorly for you guys, okay? Thank you for joining the membership, Mika. By the way, I tried streaming today at a slightly different time than my last few streams. You guys can let me know if it's working out for you guys or not. Is this time better for you guys? Or is it too late? I know that one of my mods, it was really late for her. You want to know how to draw hands? Can I show you? Yes, I can show you. Let me just get some little bit progress on this sketch. So what I mean by that is just gonna finish drawing some eyelashes here. We love eyelashes in this house. And I'm glad that the stream is going smooth now. That is good. Thank you, YouTube. Thank you for becoming a member, Velocity. It's never too late for Cecile stream. It's 10 a.m. Seems like a lot of you guys are on the exact opposite side of the world from me, because it is 10 p.m. for me. Okay, that was the little bit of progress that I wanted to make, so let me just go over to a blank area and give you some quick tips on drawing hands. So, I'm gonna show a basic demonstration with a palm facing forward hand. Because, it's good to start with the simple things. So you want to simplify things into shapes if you don't know where to start with an organic shape, such as the hand. And for the shape of the hand, it's kind of like a pentagon. That was a very big pentagon. Okay, right, so this is the palm. And one thing to note is the fingers. They're not completely lined up next to each other. There is a bit of a curve from the area they come out. And I'm just gonna draw like a mitten glove, because we don't want to get too detailed just yet. And this flat area here is for the thumb. So, now you have the basic shape of the hand. It's 9:38, it's 10:38. I'm assuming you guys... Well, whether it is PM or AM, that is an okay time. It's 5 a.m. in the morning for funch. I'm so sorry. I hope you get to go to sleep soon. Oh wow, what is that? Okay, so once you got down the basic shape of the hand, you know, it's gonna be pretty easy from here. We have 5 fingers, so let's split this up into 5 fingers. And the pinky is shorter than the rest. And then it would probably help you if you make a new layer to draw on top of this. She is programmed to have all the kawaii. Am I? Am I cute? Thank you. Right. So you want to make a new layer once you've gotten down your guidelines. And oh, right, so not to forget, the hand has several joints, and you could add that on your guidelines as well. And it's gonna help you if you just basically follow the curve that you already drew for the palm. And then I'm gonna go back to my new layer and just finish this up really quickly. Your stream makes me calm. My stream makes you calm down. You like my drawing? Thank you, Yuki. This pinky is looking a little bit too skinny, so let me fix that. You want all the fingers to be the same width. And while you are drawing hands, it's going to help you a lot to just look at your own hand as reference. And taking pictures of your hand if you need it in a strange angle that you can't exactly just do right in front of your face. You can use the mirror for that, and this actually is useful for any pose. You can pose in front of the mirror and take a picture. So the thumb is a little bit wider at the base. And the tip of the thumb is more bulbous than the other 4 fingers. Some people like to stylize the hand and make all the joints very angular looking. You could do that if you want. So yeah, here is the basic demonstration of how to draw a hand. If you want to add some more details on the palm, there's usually a line going this way and a line going this way, but usually if you're gonna be drawing anime, there usually isn't that many details on the palm. Do I always take a picture for poses? I don't always do that, but I remember the picture that is in my loading screen, the intro loading screen. That picture, I did take a picture for that one, but it was very hard because it was from a very strange angle. But I just couldn't find any stock images that could be so specific to have somebody lying on the ground with their head tilted backwards. Okay, so that is a very simple hand demonstration. Let me get back to doing my drawing. Thank you for becoming a member, Iria. Also, Shiroi donated $1. I missed that because sometimes it's hard for me to see the donations that are not super chats. I'm sorry about that. It is better to use Streamlabs to donate because they take less of a percentage cut from the amount you donated. But Shiroi says, I am broke, but $1 is not gonna kill you. Well, $1 is the amount of money of a chocolate bar though, so I did steal a chocolate bar from you. So, let's see, with this drawing, kind of want to, whoopsies, I kind of want to not follow the sketch too closely. because that would be too boring. So let me actually do some more base sketching work. Going to make her look a little bit more mature. Let me put Streamlabs on performance mode. Maybe that will help if there's a lot of lag. Oh, suddenly there's 600 people here. Didn't even notice. Welcome everyone who are just coming in. You guys missed the good part, aka the beginning where the stream was lagging for a good 30 minutes. It's not still lagging, right? Detroit Become Human is so good. I've got to play it or watch someone play it. Yes, actually I did that. I watched someone play it. I watched an entire playthrough on YouTube and I love it. It's the perfect genre for me, honestly. I love science fiction and I love the dystopia genre. Most of the time. I know that zombies is a bit too overdone, but you know, that's still good. I still like it. It's not lagging anymore. Looks smooth. Smooth as butter. You came because you saw armpits. Okay. I am getting a good hint of what you guys' tastes are. It also seems like the delay is mostly gone because I am actually seeing what you guys are replying to me and still remembering what I said. Let's see. I am having such a hard time with Streamlabs right now. I'm trying to put it in like a minimized window, but it is not cooperating. Thank you for donating. Kumao Mila. YouTube didn't want to accept my credit card today, so I'm donating here. Anyway, it's too late for me, so I'ma head to bed. Have fun. Okay, good night and thank you so much. Let's see. I honestly really need to get better at talking and drawing at the same time. Can't believe almost an whole hour passed. But also we were lagging for a good part of that. I'm going to do the bank area. I saw somebody ask what I used to draw. I get asked this a lot and I do not mind answering. Actually, is it in my description? I don't remember if I put it in there or not. Usually, it's in my speed paint descriptions. But I use Wacom Intuos Pro Medium. So with hair, it's good to start out with a blocky shape before you go in and add a bunch of little strands. Your voice and drawing is really relaxing. Thank you, Nameless Mocha. I like how a lot of you guys include this middle part of my bangs. I honestly just added it on my motto to make the hair look a little bit less uniform, but it's really cute, and I like how a lot of you guys remember it. So I tend to get too carried away with drawing lines on the hair. Kind of need to work on that. Because if you draw too many small lines, it could look really messy or confusing. You definitely need to have some bolder lines and some thinner lines. What brush do I use? I am using a custom brush. I use two brushes mainly. I use a lining brush and that I also use for sketching, and I use a painting brush when I want to blend colors. But I do have to say that my painting brush is not that blendy. When I blend colors, I tend to manually color pick until the two colors I'm working with match each other. Thank you for donating, Alexis. After seeing you, your streams, and your time lapses, you've inspired me to draw again. That is amazing. That is my favorite thing to hear, so I'm really glad, and I hope you can stay inspired. Thank you for donating, Rhino the Famous Nobody. Have 50 chocolate bars. I gladly will. What is your favorite chocolate bar, guys? I actually really like Ferrero Rocher. I know that's not a chocolate bar, but it is my favorite chocolate I can just buy from basically any convenience store. And besides that, I'm pretty basic, and I like to eat Hershey's. Yes. Oh wait, no. I am remembering all my favorite chocolate bars all of a sudden. I take that back. It's not Hershey's. My favorites are Reese's. I love peanut butter and chocolate. I love chocolate ice cream with peanut butter. I don't know why, but it's hard for me to find. I keep finding chocolate ice cream that has caramel chunks, but not peanut butter. And I also really like Kit Kat because I like wafers. Is that what they are called? I feel like a lot of the good wafer brands are from Asian stores, though. I don't know how many of you guys have experienced shopping at the Asian store. Thank you for joining the membership, Rin. I believe my brush pen size is a little bit too big, so I'm gonna shrink it a little and do some erasing on the parts that are too thick. Let's see what you guys are saying. %% cacao. Wow, that's really dark chocolate. Let's see. You love candy? Who doesn't love candy? My favorite candy is sour candy. You really like dark chocolate, 60 to 80%? I don't know. I never really, I was never able to really tolerate dark chocolate. I know, I'm a kid. It's still too bitter for me. How long did it take for me to learn how to draw anatomy? Well, I believe that I still have a long way to go before I could call myself officially good at anatomy. But anatomy is just something you pick up. The more you draw, and the more experience you get. Because there's just always something new to learn in anatomy. Since the human body can really be twisted in many, many ways. That is a strange thing to say, but it is true. You love spicy candy? I love spicy things, but I'm not so sure about spicy candy. Most people know that. Most people in my real life know that I like spicy food, and they kind of just assume that I like everything that's spicy, and they're always surprised when I don't like something like wasabi. But look, wasabi is not the same type of spicy as peppers, okay? Wasabi burns your nose, it doesn't really burn your tongue. You just came from the shower. Welcome, Zaid. Lemon candy? Yes, that is my favorite candy flavor. And I do pretty much like any sour candy. Not that picky, but there are some sour gummies that are kind of gross, in my opinion. But let's see, I really like... What are they called? Extreme? The strips, the rainbow strips. And... what else? I like lemon heads, obviously, because that's lemon flavored. Warheads. It's so good, but it's also so painful. Especially if you eat it all day. I also really like sweet tarts. I know some of you guys are going to tell me sweet tarts is not a sour candy. But I don't know if you're thinking about Smarties or sweet tarts, but they're like the same thing. But one of them is not sour and the other one is really freaking sour. I should know, I was eating it like a couple weeks ago and my tongue was in pain for days. So I did have someone in my server ask me how to draw the flowers on my head, and I don't think it should be too hard to grasp, but basically if you don't know how to draw a flower, you can start by drawing an asterisk like this. That was a very, very poor demonstration. There you go. This is better. That's a 6-prong shape, And if you draw a flower on this, it's gonna be a 6-petaled flower. But if you want to draw a 5-petaled flower, you can draw a star and then draw the petals. And if you are wondering about flowers from different angles, well, usually they're kind of in a cinched in shape like this. Because here's the stem. And honestly, I still find it a little bit hard to draw flowers too. From multiple angles, but references are your best friend. Do I eat my vitamin gummies? Yes, I do eat my vitamin gummies. You guys all should too. Come on, they made it so convenient for you to get your vitamins. You don't have to take a pill, you just have to eat a gummy. After a day, how do I think about Warhammer? So I was in a Discord call with a lot of you guys, my members and Patreons, I think 2 days ago, and they got me stuck there talking to me about Warhammer for like a good 2 hours. There is so much going on in that franchise. I don't even know how it's possible. It's like the craziest thing I ever heard, and somehow, like, I don't know, 3 or 4 people, or more in that voice chat, they all knew about it, and I never heard it before in my life. But I think the main comment I have about it is the visuals are amazing, and I always appreciate amazing visuals. So I'm gonna leave this area blank to leave space for the arm. But I'll probably have to come and fill in some part later if the position of the arm is a little bit off. So if any of you guys are members or patrons, please feel free to join my Discord server. I played a lot of games with you guys this week. I might have to cut back on that in the future, but if I am going to do an activity with you guys that is not going to be streamed, it is going to be through the Discord server. Also, the games we played, they're like shooters and action games like Apex, Overwatch. I kind of forced everyone to re-download Overwatch and Warframe, which are like 2 of the only games that I played for a really long time. And those are pretty fun to play with you guys. And I don't have the confidence to stream them, so that's probably just gonna be Discord limited. I am shit at both games. I do think I want to do a gaming stream, perhaps for the next stream. We did not force you to stay. You were interested in Warhammer. You know what? I admit, it was interesting. it was more interesting just listening to how passionate you guys were about it. Right, so as I was saying, I am low-key thinking about doing a gaming stream next stream, which means a week from now. And I don't know which game to play yet, so you guys can give me some suggestions. I know you guys gave me a lot of suggestions in the past. You can't count on my memory. You might have to repeat yourself a little bit. Also, I'm drawing the armpit and I'm not looking at a reference, so this might change a lot shortly. Any skill requirements to join games? I assume you mean with me? No, of course not. I suck too. I'm waiting for you guys to carry me, actually. I'm never gonna stream Apex. You're just gonna see me die every 5 minutes. You know what? Yocci. I've been saying her name wrong for like weeks. It's Yocci, not Yossi. Yocci's anatomy is amazing, and that is helping me so much with the sketch. She's in the description, guys. Please check her out. Valorant. Wasn't that like the really popular shooter that was released sometime around the time that Overwatch was kind of dying down? I know I saw a lot of Twitch players post clips on Twitter. So, how is that game like? Comparing it to Overwatch, Apex, and Fortnite. I wasn't that great at Fortnite or Apex, which are both very similar. It's a mixture of Overwatch and CSGO. I don't know anything about CSGO, so what do you mean by that? Yes, Apex is free. I should play Genshin. So many of you guys want me to play that. It's so freaking popular right now. But no, I shall not be pulled into gacha hell. Why would you spend $15 on a PNG skin when you can spend $15 or $20 in Warframe and have like a whole new character and weapons and whatever else you can buy with the in-game currency? It's so freaking cheap in that game. I hope to make my line art a little bit thinner. Right, what was I saying? I wasn't that great at Apex or Fortnite because it's so unforgiving to new players. Everyone is thrown in together, and you're probably gonna face someone who can headshot you in a second, and you barely know what is happening before you're dead. I like Overwatch because I get to respawn. And yes, I did play Warframe for a while. I mean, not a while time, like years wise, but a while as in when I get into something, I'm going to binge play it for hours every day. And I believe I was able to flex my rank on all of you guys who played with me. Oh, Mori? RPG horror game. Yes, I saw many of my peers playing that game, and I think it looks really beautiful. Valorant is more slow-paced, so I will be better at it. That's good to know. I hope it's not too expensive. I don't have that much time to play games anymore, so I don't want to pay like, I don't know, $60 and play a game like 3 times. I kind of wasted some of my money buying games on the Switch because I thought that I wanted to try Overwatch using a controller, and I think I played it like once on the Switch. Left 4 Dead 2, it's very funny. Yes, I think that game is very popular. I think I missed something. Yes, I definitely missed something. So sorry guys, I'm looking at the donations right now. Shiro, thank you for donating $6.9. If Rhino gives 6 chocolate bars, you will give 6. I'm going to have many chocolate bars after the stream, am I? Rhino, the famous nobody, donated $5. Thank you so much, Rhino. Open up with $100 program summon on Genshin and play either Apex or Overwatch with Mumbers. Oh, that's what you want me to do for a gaming stream? Ooh, that is a good idea. Although I did say that if I were to stream Apex and Overwatch, you guys will honestly just be watching me suck ass. I play Zenyatta on Overwatch. Who do you guys play? Have I ever played Identity 5? No, I have not, but I do have a peer, an artist, a mutual artist who loves that game. I see her post screenshots from it all the time. That looks really aesthetic. Thank you for joining the membership, Miku and Kotaro. I saw someone... Oh yes, I know Genshin is free. It's more about the amount of time I'm going to have to pay. Quest or Journey. Yes, those are very beautiful games. You know, I personally really like action games. I just still suck at them after playing them for so long. I mean, I don't think I'm like horrible, but definitely not up to your standards. I'm not gonna play in front of someone. I'll play by myself. And with members and patrons, of course. I saw someone mention Widowmaker is the best. I cannot play snipers because my aim sucks. Can't expect me to hit someone from that far away. I can barely hit someone who's right in front of me. Thank you for donating, Dwight. I appreciate it. I was about to say that I saw someone mention Little Nightmares, and that's actually the game. I was thinking of myself if I couldn't think of any other game. I played the first one and I loved it so much. It's one of my favorite games, I think. Especially for a non-action game. Everything about it is so mesmerizing. And I know that the second one came out somewhat recently. And I've been wanting to play that, so I might as well just play on stream. I wonder how different it is from the first one. I have not seen that much from it at all. I just know that it is out. Thank you for donating, Shidomai. Prepare for your birthday/anniversary stream. That is when the simping is really going to happen. Oh, really? I didn't even think about that. Well, my birthday and anniversary is not going to be for a long while. Nair would be truly fun. I watched... You know what? My favorite... I really like... My favorite Nair game is actually... Nair Replicant or Nair Gestalt. That was the first game I watched playthrough to. I don't have like a PS4 or anything, so I haven't been able to play any Nair games. I know it's on Steam now, so I hope I can get to play the new one that is coming. But Nair is a beautiful game too. And I wonder if I could play it for you guys. I'm hoping my computer can handle it. And I hope none of the lag that happened today was because of me, because if it was because of me, I wouldn't be too sure about my computer's ability to handle a heavy game. If it's lagging just because I have a couple more things open. Who is my favorite boss in Little Nightmares? I remember by the time that we got to the area that reminds me of Spirited Away, with like I believe Japanese themed demons and stuff. That entire area was just gorgeous and made the whole game for me. And I love Spirited Away. It's one of my favorite Ghibli films. And I'm actually surprised. I don't think I drew fan art of it. I was starting a drawing of Haku from Spirited Away a long time ago. And I never got to finish it, sadly. You think my lines are clean? Thank you. I think they're a little bit too thick. But that's easy to clean up in later. I really love thin, delicate lines. Breath of the Wild? Yes, I played that game. That's Zelda. The franchise is one of my favorites, although I only played 2 games from it. The first one I played was Wind Waker, I believe it's called. I don't recall if I was ever able to beat the game. I played it when I was a kid, and it was so difficult for me. I guess I was a dumb kid, but I could not figure out like half of those puzzles. Zelda is really big on puzzles, for those of you who do not know. But I played Breath of the Wild recently. It is the first game I played on the Switch, and out of like the 2 games I played on the Switch, it made buying the Switch worth it. Let's just say that. The size though, you can thank Yocci for that. Can I do a line art tutorial someday? I wonder if I have that much to say about line art, because I don't do true line art. My lines are a little bit, like you can see there are areas that don't connect, etc. I don't really bother to make the lines extremely clean, because I actually think that having a bit of fluidity gives it more character. Just gonna make the elbow here a little bit bigger. I believe it's a little bit too thin. But we are making really good progress on this drawing. When I'm concentrating, I'm gonna get a little bit more quiet. And let's not forget that this is a bunny suit. So, here, I'm going to draw the ears. And this is really adorable. I am so glad Yocci drew this sketch of me. It also gave me something really nice to stream today. I was going to work on that Cali fan art that I've been leaving hanging for the longest time now. But that's okay. It can wait a couple more days or weeks. This is what's important right now. Let's see. Who is my favorite Prime Warframe? Yours is Valkyr and Nova. It took you 600 plat to get Nova, and you just farmed Valkyr. Mine is Valkyr, so we have that in common. So I would say Valkyr is my main, and my second favorite frame is Neja. That one, do they have a Prime version of him yet? I didn't play this game for a really long time either, before I forced my patrons to play it with me. So I am definitely not up to date with anything recent that is happening. So I don't know if there's a primed version of Neja yet, but I also really like Nova. I remember Nova was really hard to get at the time. So it seems like we have similar tastes. The line art of the neck is missing. It's not really missing, but it is a little bit off. If you're talking about the lines from the sketch, I think this is a shadow she added. And I'm gonna deal with shadows and stuff like that later. Of course, Rhino will like Rhino. Yes, that's so perfect for him. How do I prevent my back from hurting for sitting too long? I don't really have much of an issue with my back. Or my wrists, for that matter. I never had any issues with my wrists being in pain from drawing too long. My issues are all in my neck. I tend to crane my neck forward in that shrimp position. Have you guys seen that meme? And my neck hurts so easily now. It's horrible. And honestly, I just have to keep in mind not to do that. That's the best solution I can think of. Maybe you could wear a neck pillow if you also have trouble with your neck. Maybe I should try that. Whenever I get really quiet, sometimes it's because I'm trying to read somebody's message in the chat that's in a different language and struggling to read it. But I very vaguely understand some of your basic Japanese and Spanish messages, just to let you guys know. What size do I set my brush to when sketching or doing line art? Well, it depends on the brush you are using. Because my brush is kind of unique in the way that when I press down very softly, it draws a very thick line. So my brush is this big. You can see the circle of the brush, right? It's very big. I can still draw a very thin line. And that means I said it like this because I use a very light stroke when I draw, so I don't have to press so hard to make a thin line. Therefore, my brush size is kind of big compared to the line width. Struggling to pronounce that word. And this is definitely not for everyone, because I know some of you guys have very hard strokes, and that's okay. So this type of brush you'll probably find a bit difficult to use. Hello Cecile, hello KFP ceiling fan. Yes, Ninja Prime is out. Oh, that's good to know. Maybe I'll think about farming that. That game is definitely farming. I usually don't like farming that much. I don't like farming in games where you have to just go around killing like 50 mobs. But the thing about Warframe is they make it fun. Warframe, the gameplay is just fun. So I'm okay with it in Warframe. And that's why I was able to play that game for so long. Do I use CSB too? Yes, I do use CSB. I mostly use CSB for editing. So post-editing, such as blurring the background, all the things that you can't really do inside because Psy is super limited. If you're getting started, I would recommend just straight up using CSB. There's really no reason to switch between the two. I just realized that the hair over here is not lined, and maybe that's what one of you guys was referring to when you said the neck wasn't lined. There you go. And that's better. What about the Sims? I played one Sims game in my life, and it's really fun. I love simulation games, but what I like doing more is watching someone else play simulation games. There was a time where one of the only YouTubers I watched was someone who like exclusively played simulation games. I loved his videos. Thank you for donating, Kobe. Are you depressed? I think we are all a little bit depressed these days. Society does that to a person. Let's see. You believe CSB is better for a beginner, and it is not expensive. Very, very true. I think compared to Photoshop, it is definitely better for a beginner. Adobe and all their products, it's like they are trying their hardest to make it as hard as possible to use. The neck is still a little bit weird. My cat is meowing, and I don't know if you can hear that, but I think I locked her in my room. So let me be right back for like 2 seconds to let her out. I'm gonna go to my be right back screen, and I actually don't think I ever showed this screen live before. You guys definitely seen the artwork before if you are on my Twitter or you looked at my Patreon page, but this is gonna be the first time you guys get to experience it. So let's go to the be right back screen while I let my cat out. I am back. So it turns out I actually locked her out of my room and she was trying to come in. She spends like half her life in my room. I saw someone ask what is her name. Her name is Betsy. She's pretty old. I got her as a kid, and I guess I was uncreative because I just kept the name that she already had when she was at the Humane Society. Let's see, am I missing anything? from the line art. Don't believe I am missing some details. Hi back. Hi Dad. I believe maybe this eye might show a little bit. Nah. Okay, let me work on this armpit. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna try to troubleshoot some areas, some problem areas with anatomy, and see if I can add a little bit more details to the bunny suit itself. And then I'm going to base color it with you guys. Opinion on the Krita software. I've never used it before, and I don't think I've ever heard of it before, so I don't have an opinion to give. It's missing my typical existential dread of procrastination. Right? I'm getting things done tonight. Actually, I have more things to do tonight, and it's almost 12 a.m., so I am definitely going to get things done tonight. No more procrastinating. It's always nice to make the lines that are outlining the entire figure, such as this area is gonna be blank. You're gonna be able to see through the hair, so I made the lines surrounding it a bit thicker. You're an expert at procrastinating. I believe I am a bigger expert at that. I said I was going to do something, didn't I? Don't remember what it was. I'm gonna add a little bit to the hair accessory. This is like a flower bulb, by the way. Let's see. The left breast cleavage is not round enough. Talking about this, I agree. I'm not that great at drawing boobs, guys. Sorry. Maybe that's why I prefer to draw men. Okay. I see I'm missing some part here on the right armpit. Her right, not my right. How did it take you this long to figure out who I was on Twitter? You just saw the reply. Because you have a different name. I don't look at your ad, okay? Oh, I should probably make this side of the head accessory a little bit more symmetrical with the other half. So that means drawing one more flower. You love the anatomy and pose. Go thank Yocci for me. I love it too. This is a very poorly drawn flower. I'm just going to undo that whole thing. Let's pretend that didn't happen. I'm gonna make it not so covered up by the other flower, because that doesn't really make too much sense considering they are not completely flat. Concentrating. It's better. You're finally able to get into Discord. Awesome. If any of you guys are having trouble with getting into Discord, wow, by the way, sometimes my mic covers my mouth, in case you are wondering why my mouth doesn't move. So if you are having trouble with getting into Discord and you are a YouTube member, just send me a DM on Twitter. That is where I'm probably going to see it, because the bot glitches out sometimes and it doesn't invite people, which sucks, and I have to do it manually. But at least I know how to fix it. If she's a robot, what does she eat? Oil? Oh, someone asked what kind of flowers are these flowers on my head. To be honest, I didn't really assign them any type of flower species. So I'm just gonna call them generic 5-petal flowers, okay? Let's not think that hard about it. My head is empty half the time. You're just gonna have to accept it. Gasoline, battery, electricity, solar energy, chocolates. Yes. Androids eat chocolates, guys. I'm gonna zoom in a bit closer and add more details to the face, since I just realized I left it pretty much still the base sketch from earlier, when I was saying I was gonna do a base sketch before I add the details. What is the lore behind the flowers? Actually, there's no lore. If you're gonna ask me about my character lore, it's 2 sentences. The only lore I have is I am an AI, and I was created and then thrown into the society to see how well I blend in with the rest of the humans. That's the only lore I have, guys. I would love to hear your headcanons though. The flowers on my head though, it does kind of have an explanation, sort of. But basically my character, I gave her a... Wait, no I didn't. I was gonna say I gave her a gold wreath a long time ago, but now that I'm thinking about it, it was always flowers. Never mind, guys. But sometimes I drew it as a gold wreath. But I decided to go with flowers because it's a little bit less cliche than a golden wreath. But mostly I just think it's pretty, okay? You don't think I'm blending in that well? That's so sad, don't tell me that. So, what is a drawing if you don't give it eyelashes? Allow me to go crazy with the eyelashes, as I always do. You like how simple it is? Well, that makes one of you. But a lot of people in my Discord, they love having fun with my lore and such. And you guys are a lot more creative than I am. So feel free to give me ideas and it might become canon. So I usually like to draw a little bit of the inner area of the eyelids showing. And since this angle of her head is tilted up, it's gonna be the upper eyelid that shows. I blend in perfectly. Don't believe the heretics. Thank you so much, the snake. Today you did nothing and it felt great. That was me for like the whole freaking week. I remember last stream, if you guys were there, I said that I was gonna be more free this week and I will probably stream more. But look, it's Saturday, the last day of the week. And this is my only stream of the week. What do you guys think about my productivity? Well, I did end up spending most of my free time this week playing games with you guys on Discord, so maybe it was sort of productive. Although, who would actually say playing games is productive? Flower tutorial? I pretty much gave one earlier. I told you to draw an asterisk or a star and then just draw petals falling in that shape. For more complex angles, I just said to use not tutorials. I told you to use references. Going to add a pupil, and I'm gonna add a light spot in the eye. I'm terrible at productivity, but you still love me. Thank you. You're just gonna accept it. You're not gonna encourage me? Am I a good cook? I know how to cook two things. Instant ramen and an egg in the microwave. Okay, honestly, I can kind of cook, but I just don't do it that often. The only thing... Okay, Actually, there are two things I cook. That's stir fry with just every single spice that I have thrown into it. And soup noodles, which is the same thing as stir fry, except with water and and noodles. Are you sure about the egg? Look, I can cook a perfect egg in the microwave. I consider that a skill of mine. If I cook it on the stovetop, it might not come out as perfect. Because you probably know how much I mess up my poached eggs. And by the way, I only cook eggs poached because I'm too lazy to peel the shell. But soft-boiled eggs are the best way to cook eggs, for the record. It's the tastiest way, I should say. It's the tastiest way to cook eggs. But the easiest way to cook eggs is poaching. I should also add that I probably don't poach them correctly. Because I know you're supposed to stir like the water to make a vortex before putting the egg in there. I don't do that. I just throw it in. You try to, I assume, cook an egg in the microwave and it explode. Yes, it does that sometimes. You just have to clean your microwave occasionally of the egg splatters. But let me explain to you how to cook an egg in the microwave before you guys go exploding your microwaves, okay? So what I do is I have to boil water first. This is convenient for me because I'm gonna have to use a kettle to boil water anyway for my instant noodles. And so I already have a kettle full of hot water. I use a mug. I put like an inch of the boiling water into the mug. Then I crack the egg in there. And I do this because if I don't put water first, then the bottom of the egg is not gonna be touching water and it's gonna be really gross and sticking to the side of the cup. And then after I put the egg into the inch of water, I put more boiling water on top of that. Oh my god. Thank you for donating, Robert. Gotta have eggs scrambled with a cheese slice mixed in like God intended. Cheese and eggs is definitely a combination sent by God. I agree with you there. And thank you so much for donating Saya Kids. So back to cooking an egg in the microwave. Oh wait, hold up. Thank you for donating kanji that I cannot read. I don't understand English, but I became a fan because of the beauty of your illustrations. I will continue to support you. Thank you. I am surprised that you can become a fan without understanding me, but that is amazing and I am glad you are here. So now, back to eggs. Cooking eggs in microwaves. After I put the boiling water back on top. What am I saying? So there's a mug, there's an inch of boiling water. You crack the egg in there, then you pour more boiling water on top to like the halfway mark. You don't want to put too much because then the water is gonna boil over and spill all over your microwave. And then after this, you put it into the microwave. and then you microwave it for like 20 seconds. You open it, you close it, and then you microwave it again for like 25 seconds or 30 seconds. I think my microwave kind of has like high voltage, so it might cook faster than yours. But that's it. That's how you make a sort of poached egg in the microwave. And this is a very specific scale that you will only need if you already have boiling water that is not on the stovetop because you're using a kettle. You're welcome. You hate egg yolk? How can you hate egg yolk? I don't accept you as a fan. You can't hate egg yolk. Egg yolk is the best part of the egg. Although you're probably healthier than me because the white part is the healthy part, so actually, yeah, I should applaud you. Why don't I fry it? Because I don't want to take out a pan, I don't want to take out oil, and I don't want to clean anything. It's not that hard to clean the mug that I microwaved the egg in, okay? This is the best strategy. By the way, I was rewatching my stream from last week, and I don't know why, but the audio sounded so crappy, and none of you guys told me. I tried changing some things. It could just be my mic, but the stream I did before that sounded fine, or at least as fine as I could expect from my mic. So this time I changed some things. I spent like an hour and a half messing with the audio settings. And I do this quite frequently because I'm just so unsatisfied with the audio. Do you guys think it sounds better? I don't know. I really don't know at this point. I am definitely going to buy a new mic though. I am just gonna pray that it helps. But I know that a lot of the quality drop is because my computer fans are like a feet away and being picked up. You guys, y'all eating raw egg yolk? Look, egg yolk only tastes good when it's still liquidy. There is no debate. We have been talking about eggs for quite a long time now, haven't we? By the way, if you guys all ruin your microwaves, please, I'm not responsible. Audio is great. Waiting for Rhino sent money to enhance the audio. Me too, noob. Thank you for joining, Kura. You think the audio sounds fine? Maybe my standards are too high? But I'm gonna have to watch back the stream and see if it made any difference from my last stream. I am nearly done. Let's see. Yes, I believe I am nearly done. I want to make the nose a little bit You see, when you draw like a dot or a single line for the nose, it's so much easier than when you try to make it look a little bit more realistic. Right now, I'm trying to give her nostrils. It's not really working out for me. You signed up for the membership because of the egg talk. Wow. Look, something good came out of it. Let me check this from a distance. This is looking alright, I think. Your audio standards are, do you hear it? Yes or no? I like that. That means I have nothing to worry about. Thank you for joining the membership, Misut. Look, the other way I cook eggs. Because apparently, we are still talking about eggs. The other way I cook eggs is I'm boiling my noodles in the pot. Usually ramen noodles take about 3 minutes to be ready. And then after 1 minute passes, I put in the egg, I crack it in, I wait 2 more minutes, and then ta-da! You have both the noodles and egg ready at the same time. What does my cat want? Gonna have to go look at her for a second. Actually, she's being quiet now, so maybe she'll be good. Thank you for donating, Kura. Enjoy all the Ferrero Rocher. Today I was at the grocery store. I mean, I was actually, I was at the pharmacy. That was kind of a part of it. What are those stores called that sell everything? But anyway, I was at the pharmacy because I was getting a vaccine shot, and I ended up buying a bunch of random stuff while I was waiting. And guess what I bought? Ferrero Rocher. Thank you for joining the membership, Inder. I'm going to say that I am done with the line art. This line here was a little bit too thick. But this should be fine because another trick, if you want your lines to look thinner, is just coloring it a lighter color after you lock the layer. There seems to be a little bit difficulty with drawing completely straight hair and not making it look boring. My cat wants to be on stream. She is on stream. You guys can all hear her, right? Say hi to Betsy, guys. Finally, you got on my stream? Welcome. You have to sleep, but this is more important. Is it? Is anything more important than sleeping? I don't think anything is, if you ask me. Every time I stay up for anything, I regret it. So I just noticed that there's this flyway here. Hair. Hair. Here. Hair. Here. There's a flyway piece of hair here. This is suddenly a English practice stream. Right. And I love flyway hairs, so I'm adding it. I love cats. Yes, yes I do. I am definitely a cat person. I consider myself a cat person because cats sleep like me. My cat spends half her day on my bed. Cats are literal pillows. There is nothing softer than hugging a cat, okay? And they smell good. I don't know about you, but the like natural cat smell, I think it smells good. It's not like the wet dog smell, you know? I think it's about time I color this. But before I do that, I'm going to pull up some references of bunny suits. To Google I go. Oh my god, I'm seeing like, oh my god. One second, guys. Wait, what? I'm trying to show you guys Google. Whatever. You know what? Wait, hold on. I don't know what happened to my freaking Google Capture. It disappeared. So I believe this is window capture. Google. Google. Look at this. The creepiest. What is this? Easter? Or Halloween? Oh, here's one finally. The creepiest costumes ever. You know what? This is worse than clowns, I think. Let me. What should I say? Sexy bunny suits. What are they called? What, guys? What should I be searching instead? Pin up. Okay, that worked. Pin up. I don't even know if this is the correct thing. But yes, I'm looking at some actual bunny costumes that I would want to draw on my character. So it looks like there isn't that much to them. Except leggings or fishnet stockings. Is that what they're called? Gloves? There seems to be gloves. Type in Bunny Girl Senpai anime. What? I'm kind of scared. Why do you want me to type that? But thank you for the donation, Rhino. Stop simping, Rhino. That's... You cannot stop him from simping. He is the famous simp. That is just futile to ask. Okay, so I might add gloves and a choker. I might add that. Oh, wait, this is sexy. So the suit is gonna be black. Okay, maybe you guys won't think this is sexy, but I'm gonna add a bow tie. Bow ties are adorable, guys. I like bow ties. I'm gonna add a bow tie and like kind of like a weird ass choker that the bow tie is sitting on. I saw this in one of the references. This is gonna be white. The bow tie is gonna be black. What do you guys think? At least it covers all the weird ass lines I drew on the neck. Rhino says, Bunny Girl Senpai, her name is Mai. It's not bad, I promise. It's a great reference. Okay, I trust you. Bunny Girl Senpai. Oops, spelled her name wrong. Okay. Wow, you're right. It's not that bad. It's just a cute anime girl. And she has a boat. She has the collar I drew. This is great. This is perfect. Thank you for the reference. How am I drawing on the same layer? Well, it helps me not forget which layer I'm drawing on. But actually, I just find it easier to keep the sketch on one layer. The only time I would draw something on a different layer when it's just the sketch is if it's like a very small accessory or like decorative thing on the clothing that's gonna be hard to color in. So I draw it on a new layer so I can use the select tool and select around it. But other than that, I just like keeping all my lines on one layer. So I was going to just do a black bunny suit because that's classic, but I saw someone suggest gold and white. Maybe I will make some of the accessories. I'll think about it. I was about to go to the other wrist to draw the other cuff, but I realized it's not showing, so good for me. Less work. So let me stay consistent and add like a border to the neck cuff as well. Thank you for joining the membership, Yume no Akagi. Red. Red is always sexy. I just think maybe maybe my character is associated a little bit too much with red. I like red, but I mostly like red as an accent color instead of like a main color, and I just realized that's a little bit contradictory considering the entirety of my pants are red. But listen, they're red because I like red jeans in real life, okay? And I didn't want to give her black jeans. That's just too boring. Bunny tail. Yes, how could I forget? So I'm gonna make it shaped like a real bunny tail, not like a circle. It's a little bit cuter. Thank you for joining the membership, Muhammad. Also, welcome to the stream. I'm kind of delaying moving on to coloring right now because since it's like a one-piece outfit, it's gonna be very easy to color. So I'm trying to add a little bit more details where I can. Let's see. You think gold color when you see me. I like that. The color of my accessories are kind of leaning towards more bronze, though just as in FYI, because it's obviously you guys probably cannot tell. And oh yes, also the flowers on my head are made of metal. Someone asked that a really long time ago, and I don't think I answered it, and I was planning to answer it. And so I really like adding seams on clothing. That's like one of the easiest ways to make your clothes look more detailed. Just add some lines, a bunch of thin lines everywhere. And thank you for joining the membership. Kanji that I cannot recognize, but I remember you from your donation before. And Woody. This time I pronounced your name correctly. You just woke up and missed my stream. No, you didn't. I am still streaming. I'm right here, guys. I'm gonna make this tail look a little bit fluffier. And I think I'm gonna Thank you for donating, noob. You've done it on their server. I've gotta do this for the boys and girls in the public. Boing boings or that cake. So basically, he is asking ass or tits. For those of you who did not understand. And I am going to go with boing boings. You use a very pale gold on all your warframes. That looks good to you. All my warframes are like a grayish white color and like brown or gold. You can tell what my favorite color palettes are. So I'm moving on to coloring now, and I'm gonna just start with gray. Let me get rid of the sketch layer. I'm gonna start with gray just to block out the base. So it is so that it's easier to color within the lines. And I just realized I can probably just draw a line here at the legs. And if this works, I should be able Nope. I guess not. You know what? Wait, hold on. Let me try it again. So I'm just gonna have to erase this line later. Well. Wait, hold on. Nope. Oh well. That's fine. Everything is fine. Is the VOD gonna stay up? Yes. Yes, it will. The only VODs I don't keep up are the ones I stream to the members and patrons. Because, since I have to give the link to both members and patrons, I can't do YouTube's built-in member-only streaming or video function. I have to give you guys an unlisted link. Also, I just realized I was a little bit too far away from my mic, so I apologize if my audio quality dropped for some time there. But yeah, so I have to give an unlisted link to you guys. And I don't want that to be like shared around after I finish streaming, so I don't keep them up. What part of the world am I streaming from? America. I am currently in the Eastern time zone, and I'm in America, not Canada or South America. Wait, so that means I'm in North America. Brass. Wow. Brass aesthetics is greater than gold aesthetics. Agreed. Audio is good. That's good. Thank you. Thank you for telling me. If it's shit, please tell me. Yeah, I don't color using grayscale. I know some artists who are absolute magicians when it comes to coloring in grayscale and then using some sort of layer mode to add the actual colors. But I just don't. I can't. I think I tried it like a couple times. Just couldn't get the hang of it. You crave ice cream and it's 12 a.m. What kind of ice cream do you like, noob? Sometimes I buy ice cream and I just completely forget about it. And it's just in my fridge for like half a year. It's very sad. But doesn't it ever happen to you where you go to the grocery store and you look at all these delicious food items and you're like, yes, I want to eat that. And then after you buy it, you go home and then you don't want to eat it anymore. For like ever. So it just sits there. That happens to me a lot with like donuts and cookies. Bye bye, not dream, just fan. Thank you for staying here. Gradient mapping grayscale is well enough, but it's better to just color from the start. Yes, I see. The few people that I saw, I just realized I did not draw her entire hand. The few people that I saw use the grayscale method, I think most of them were in Photoshop, using Photoshop. And they were using like these color maps that I've never seen before in my life. I just drew that on the wrong layer. Yay me. And there was one artist, I kind of forgot their name, but I was kind of obsessed with them in my like younger artist years. And they colored using grayscale on Paint to Sai. And I believe they just used overlay. That was amazing. Oh, thank you for joining the membership. Kleintar 5. Cookie dough is your favorite ice cream flavor, but vanilla is just enough. You can go for some caramel. Your second favorite is ube. Wow, I've never tried that flavor before. I don't even know if they sell it here. I think the best we're getting is Ben and Jerry's. Rocky Road. I love Rocky Road. Chocolate is the best ice cream. Hands down. Actually, I kind of like mint flavor too. Mint with vanilla. That's pretty good. I usually like I guess stimulating flavors like sour, minty, spicy. The kind of flavor that's not only activates your taste sensation, but also your pain sensation. Mint chocolate chips, gang. Oh yeah. Cookies and cream. That's a pretty good flavor. You love the way I draw eyes? May you apply some of my style to your art? Yes, sure, of course. I can't really call this entirely my style. All our styles are just merges of all our favorite artworks and styles, isn't it? And there are definitely more than just me who draw lots of eyelashes on characters like this, so of course that's totally fine. Cream cheese. Are we still talking about ice cream? What? BDSM, what the hell? Mods? Diabetes is waving. I mean, there was one point in my life where I ate an ice cream bar every single day. So at least I'm not at that level anymore. I actually rarely eat sweets, baked goods, and ice creams these days, but I will not say I am healthy to any extent diet-wise, considering I am living off of instant food like a poor college student. Noob says, would you rather have us talk about this or war again? So, I don't know why, but my Discord members and Patreon server they love talking about war. It's literally just space and war and space and war every single day. Save me, guys. You're not involved in this conversation. You're a mod. Come on, you should be involved. Involve yourself. Thank you for donating, Matthias Nicoli. Your stream is so soothing and I love the music you're playing. Where did you find it? The music I am playing is made by Isaac Wolf, and he is linked in the description, along with all the other credits you would need to know about anyone who made anything that I am showing on my stream. Sounds lively. Where can you join? You can either join by becoming a member, that is the big join button, big surprise, next to subscribe, or by becoming a patron, which has some higher tiers that will allow you to have access to some of my behind the scenes art rewards. So we are going to finish this by the end of the hour. Data bytes. Let's see. I'm going to, okay. I'm going to make the gray color. I'm going to change it to be skin color. And I typically like a really desaturated color for skin anyway, so I'll keep it this gray shade and add some airbrushing on top of it. Thank you for joining the membership, Wolfgang Grimmer. That is a really badass name, by the way. I thought I should let you know. So I'm just adding a little bit of blush. I typically having... What am I saying? I typically like having a more redder color around the eyes. We're back. Welcome back, Velvet. The scar reminds you of Frost Nova. Yeah, the funny thing is, I didn't even know Frost Nova had a scar on her nose. I never saw her up close until someone pointed it out because they thought my character looked like her. I designed my character, I think 5 years ago, maybe 4. And I definitely did not play Warframe. Arknights at that time. I've been streaming for too long, guys. It's barely been 3 hours. And I am already stumbling over all my words. Okay, for a second I thought I forgot to lock the layer. The worst thing to happen regarding locked layers is using airbrush without locking a layer. This airbrush is so light. You might not know this. And then it is so hard to erase away the airbrush that went out of the lines since it's so spread out and it goes everywhere. The stream is coming. Thank you. That is the vibe I'm going for. Okay, that is pretty much all I'm going to do for the skin. Actually, hold up. I just realized I didn't look at any armpits. I didn't look at armpits. I didn't look at any armpit references to make sure my armpit is accurate because I know it's not. I don't draw armpits very often. All these people's armpits are so smooth. This is a really weird thing to say, but they're too smooth. I can't see how they I can't see how they should look like. I need somebody who has more muscle on the armpits. Okay. I'm starting to think that I have to look at some anatomy models. Thank you for donating again, Rhino. Can you do a pog face? What? No, I can't. I don't have that capability. I already know you guys are going to clip that. Armpit talk. You weirdos. Okay, now I am looking at some very handsome male models with nice armpits. What is going on today? Welcome to the membership, Nix or Nikes? You use yourself as reference. Now I kind of wish I had a mirror on my desk at this moment. So the thing with armpits is... I think I am getting it. I get it until I go back to Sai and I look at my mine and Yocci's drawing, and I just lose it all again. My knowledge that I gained from staring at male models. So, I think if one of you guys is like an anatomy expert in the chat right now, please tell me. But what is happening is, I think this area, from what I recall from my numerous anatomy classes that I barely recall, this muscle is called the teres major. I'm probably making a fool out of myself right now. And it tucks under the bicep. Does it? It's extending from the back. Okay, I think this is honestly looking worse than it did when I began. I'm trying to think very hard to remember my anatomy lessons right now. So, the teres major extends from the back and it wraps. It wraps towards the front of the humerus bone. Right? And what it does is it rotates your arm. Tricep leading to deltoids. Yeah, right. I don't think so. Am I not even thinking about the right muscle? Thank you for joining the membership. Akma and Valka. I didn't thank you. The collarbone and the line to the side boob is a bit close. Very true. Should it be? I'm just all kinds of lost right now. I don't draw armpits, guys. I am not the armpit artist. You're talking about the rotator cuff. I'm not talking about the rotator cuff. Why are you talking about the rotator cuff? Check female muscle guide for an image. And somebody just says coconut milk. You found some references, King. Have you? Please, please DM me. You're going to be a lifesaver if you actually found me references of this angle. So, the rotator cuffs are the shoulders. Apparently I forgot that. I remembered that there is the rotator. Oh my god, what? I don't remember. But there's a muscle hair that rotates your forearm, and I thought that was a part of the rotator cuff. Is it? I think I have received sought after reference pictures from Kingcraft, our savior. Let me look at them. Okay. Is this better? You guys have probably been repeating the same thing to me for a while. Let me see. From this perspective. From this perspective, armpit lines won't appear. Huh. The rotator cuffs are the parts that you are apparently ruining with your terrible form in the gym. I'm very, very sorry. I hope you get a personal trainer to stop that for you. Rotator cuffs are the balls in your shoulders. You guys are going to have me googling anatomy. The rotator cuff is a group of muscles and tendons that surround the shoulder joint, keeping the head of your upper arm bone firmly within the shallow sockets of the shoulder. So I was wrong. It doesn't include the muscle that rotates your forearm. Apparently, I might have failed anatomy. Thank you for becoming a member, Moist Waters, and thank you for donating, Ryan. And Ryan says, ooh la la. What if I put armpit lines anyway? Look, this is anime. There's always armpit lines in anime. Because you guys like it, apparently. am looking at these reference pictures again. You know what? This is it. I'm just gonna keep it this way. It looks okay to me. I think the armpit is barely shown. Today, I learned a lot about armpits. Welcome to the membership, Hakimi and Andrew Horsey. Why are there ads? Wait, I did not know that while you are watching a live stream, they're gonna give you an ad? Like, just in the middle of my stream? And then what? You're behind by like 10 seconds? That is so annoying. You think the right boob should go up a little because of the lifted arm. Both arms are lifted. That would help a little with the armpit feeling weird. Girl, both the arms are lifted. But you're right. I think this boob should be a little bit higher because the arm is lifted a little bit higher. I should draw while streaming more often. I'm getting like anatomy masterclass right here. Let's see. Don't want it to be too high. Welcome to the membership. Free KFP selling fan. Now we can talk on Discord instead of on Twitter. Okay, let me fix the lines that got disconnected. And let's quickly move on, because this is about to become my longest stream, which is not saying much, by the way. I'm gonna change the line art layer to the selection source. And I'm gonna see if I can use the bucket tool to make this easier. Selection source. Thank you, Lord. Which color should I use? I think black is sexy. Black is kind of sexy, but it's also a little bit boring. You're learning a lot from the stream. That is amazing. I'm also learning a lot. So we get to learn together. Let me just color the hair. Wow, I'm waiting for you guys to tell me which color to use for the bunny suit. You like hard-boiled eggs? We're back on eggs now. Cyan, red, purple, dark blue, gray, white, black, or red. Red, 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 red. Rhino says purple. Yes, Rhino, I know that you love purple. Personally, I'm not that big of a fan. But I'm not gonna diss it either. Purple is a royal color. Black with gold accents. Gold in black. Transparent. Get out of here. So my favorite suggestion is honestly black with gold accents. Maybe I should... Ooh, I got it. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm sorry to all of you guys who want red. Okay, let's see. Usually I can't use the bucket tool with hair because the hair just has so many holes in the line art due to how flimsy it is. Let's erase this area. Could be like my jacket. My jacket has like this neon highlighter, greenish yellow on it. Let's see. I'll play around with it later. Red bow tie. That is what I was thinking, yes. I believe that is what is going to happen. So instead of using a clipping group, which I think is kind of annoying because you can't put a clipping group on top of a clipping group, and sometimes I want to do that. All I'm doing is selecting the shape of the base, which is the flat color of the entire body, and then while having that shape selected, I'm coloring the hair so it doesn't go outside that shape. You're back? Welcome back. Welcome back, noob. What you missed? You missed people suggesting which color I should use to color the bunny suits, but I think I've decided already, so I am almost done with base coloring the hair. Sometimes less is more, very true. So I tend to color the hair a little bit grayer than then you can probably judge from my motto. And that is solely because too many people color my character's hair as white, and it should be silver gray, not white. So I sort of exaggerated a little bit. Welcome to the membership, Princey Lynn. My voice is nice. Thank you, Nicholas. So, I have decided that I'm going with actually, you know what? Let's not say I decided yet. I'm just gonna try it first. But I was gonna say the black with gold accents. And then a red bow tie. I'm gonna be looking... Holy shit, I'm gonna be looking like a magician. Or should I say, the magician's rabbit. They're usually wearing red and black, aren't they? Maybe I shouldn't do that then. Dark blue? Navy blue is one of my favorite colors. So, before I go about and try out different colors, in case I don't like the solid black. Welcome to the membership. I exit. Oh my god, totally butchered that. I'm going to first base color everything first. I just said first twice in one sentence. Gold or white lines? Yes, that's what I would do. You just caught the stream, great stuff on the screen. Yes, this is a collab artwork between me and Yocci, who is linked in the description, and she drew a sketch of my character, and I decided that I really liked it. And now I am cleaning it up and finishing a sketch so that it is a more polished sketch. That is what is happening. So out of laziness, I'm gonna color the cuffs on the same layer as the black. But they will probably not be the same color. Because originally I was going to go with the very classic look of a black suit and white cuffs. Black with gold accents, that's what I want to do, yes. Good night, sad man. Why are you sad? Armpits get dress coded. Unfortunately, the dress code is a little bit stupid sometimes. Let's see. First time watching my stream. My drawings are beautiful. We hope you can be as good as me someday. Keep practicing. Keep that motivation up. Be dedicated to your craft, and you'll definitely be very good one day. And also, welcome to the stream, AC Jaws. I'm going to color the accessories and her eyes now, which is going to be a dark brown or bronze color. Usually when I'm drawing a illustration of my character, this is the only part of it that has color. If it's above the waist, and it's just the top, because she's wearing white and her hair is gray and I color skin grayish, so the only part of her that has any vibrancy is the very dull accessories. Nice artwork, you're a large inspiration. I'm glad I am. Vitor Festa. The way I draw eyes is pretty. Thank you so much. I'm glad you think so. I love drawing eyelashes. I give every character eyelashes. Once I did a raffle on Twitter, and the winner, after I gave them the drawing, they asked me to make the eyelashes less. I was so upset. I was like, no, it's beautiful like this. But it is true that sometimes it just doesn't work. As a side too, I am actually a boomer and I'm using Psi 1. Sorry to disappoint. You feel like the most tiring part for you to draw is the hands, because it's difficult and fun when you're trying to nail that pose. Yes, hands is difficult for a lot of artists. And it can be fun. Hands are fun. Fun and difficult, just like you said. And I realized I forgot to color in the cuff on her neck. Lots of eyelash lovers in the chat right now. Hello, my brethren. Okay. Last thing to base color, unless I'm adding accents. The red bow tie. My favorite shade of red is dark blood red. And if you're gonna use red, it better be vibrant. You like the style so much? Well, this is the collab baby between me and your clash. I'm glad you like it. Do I have any artists I admire? I admire a lot of artists. I follow a lot of Japanese Twitter artists. So it's very hard for me to remember their names because it's all in Japanese. But I noticed that every time I really like somebody's art style, they happen to be a Japanese artist. So there's that. That would be a generalization I would make about myself. I like Japanese artists. Okay, now I'm going to decide if I want to change the color of anything. So I'm going to lock the layer and use the bucket tool for this. Let's see. I do think she looks a little bit too much like a magician themed outfit if I use too much red on the black. If dark blood red is your favorite color, should we be worried? It's not my favorite color, it's my favorite shade of red. So you can be very slightly worried. I'll accept that. It make you want to draw again. And lately you've been really into making VR chat models. That is pretty cool. I've never tried 3D myself. So I have respect for you in your craft. So maybe I'm gonna go with the classic look after all. Let's see how this turns out. I think I'll go with this classic look, and I'll do the gold accents like we agreed on earlier. Which means I'm going to I believe is this too much gold if I color those cuffs gold. I might just do it on the line art. See, even though my sketch style is just base colored, I still struggle with the coloring process because I can't decide which color to use. So here is just some quick lighting for you to highlight those boobs. And I really enjoy coloring in black actually because black is so easy to add gradients on. Gradients make everything look better. I want the abs to kind of stand out a little bit more. So it turns out I am shading after all. Here goes my base coloring idea. But I'm only going to be shading a very, very little bit. But it's going to enhance the drawing. Gold will work on the bracelets. You think white with gold accents would be better suited? Or dark gray with gold accents? Thank you for joining the membership. Rar rar. Let's see. I'm gonna go to actually, before I do that, I'm gonna use the blur tool and make this a little bit less angled of a shade. It's gonna be a smoother shade. Blur tool is always good for that. And I'm gonna go to the line art now, and I'm going to change them to a different color instead of just being pure black. That always adds something extra to your drawing. It adds a bit of dimension, especially if you're using a lot of light colors. But just make sure the lines are still darker than the color that it surrounds. Well, of course, unless you are going for the look where the line art is lighter. But I will probably end the stream as soon, since we are well into the 3-hour mark. And we are pretty much done with this sketch. I'll just do some touch-ups on my own time. But other than that, I have achieved my goal of trying to finish this drawing within the stream time. Sorry if that was bothersome for the input. No, you don't have to apologize. I love your inputs. It gives me some ideas, and I get to brainstorm with you guys, which is fun. So I'm gonna kind of go back on what I said about the lines being darker than the color that surrounds it. Because a lot of times when the color is black, the color of the clothing or item is black, I do like to use a lighter color on the line art, just so it stands out, because it's very hard to see line art, dark line art on black. But this could be risky because sometimes it looks bad, so I'm gonna have to stare at it and analyze it to see if I want to keep it like this after I'm done. First stream you saw and you love it? I'm glad to hear that. I hope you can come to my future streams. I think I've been consistently streaming at the end of the week, in the evening. I know that it's an inconvenient time for some of you guys, so I might change it up a little bit, but it's probably going to be Friday or Saturday. Just because I have the whole weekend to procrastinate on whatever I need to work on. And it's just a good time for me. So I think using gold to do the lines on the black suit turned out well. And in fact, I think I'm going to add a few more lines on the ears, because the ears are looking kind of plain right now. And they are also a little bit messy, so let me clean that up. And I should probably add some sort of gradient. Whoopsies. That was not... Forgot to lock the layer there. Okay, that's better. I'm gonna go back to the line art layer. It's convenient in the SEA time zone. 1 PM where you are. 1 AM where you are, Liana. Well, it's 1 AM for me too. 1 AM is not too late for me. I am an absolute night owl. Let me show you guys a neat trick, actually. For the eyes. To make the eyelashes look more detailed, instead of having it all one color, you can make it light color, and then you can add an outline in a darker color. It's gonna make the eyes pop more. And I love paying a little bit too much attention to drawing the eyes. And while I am at it, I'm going to color in this area of the eyelid to be pink, because that is supposed to be representing the thickness of the eyelid. And last thing I'm going to do on stream is make this part of the cuff gold as well, so it matches. Fix some of the other areas of the lines that I think is a little bit off. You know those artists who draw in like the very cartoony thick lines with bright colors, and they use like a different color on the line art for every different shape, and it's like perfect. I can never get it. Looks simple, but it's difficult. I can never get my lines to look that neat. when you are just base coloring, like I am here, instead of actually shading, the line art is going to be important. Because that's basically the main focus of the drawing. What brush do I use for my line work? I use a custom brush that is available on Gumroad and Patreon, but if all you want is my brush, it's best to go to Gumroad, since that is a one-time purchase and not a subscription. You like the scar on the nose. I'm glad you like this. I like this detail as well. Whenever I make him like a character in an MMO, I always try to add face scars. I just think they look badass. And since you pointed it out, I am coloring the scar a slightly lighter color, just so it doesn't stand out too much. And I think that is going to be it today for this drawing. I'll do some touch-ups and I'll probably post it on Twitter tomorrow. Twitter and Instagram. So... oh, welcome to the membership. Kim Burst. Let's change back to the just chatting screen. I just realized I was talking through the transition, which probably didn't sound that great because it fades out the audio. But thank you guys so much for watching today's stream. Even though it was at a quite late time for me, I wasn't exactly too sure how well it will work out for the rest of you guys. But I'm glad. It seems like a lot of you guys were here and enjoyed it. So, thank you guys so much for coming. This was one of my funner streams, I think. I enjoyed it a lot. And good night, everyone.